Hello guys, I'm Angelicide. I'm a new content creator for Gorilla Tag, and this is my podcast. This is what I'm mainly going to be doing on this channel. Um, I I don't really have much to say right now. It's 4 in the morning. But this is going to be my take on the Gorilla Tag VIM situation. Before I get into this, please don't give any hate to any creators that I'm going to mention, and anyone who I do mention will be in descriptions, because if it weren't for them I wouldn't be able to make this video. If you see me look down, it's because I may or may not have written a script and I took like 40 minutes on it. But let's get into what happened with the VIM situation. Okay, from the title of this video, you should probably already know what this video is going to be about. But it's going to be about the Gorilla Tag VIM situation. So it's been pretty controversial recently about VIM, very important monkey. So VIM, it's like a paid subscription, like Hulu or Netflix, but like for Gorilla Tag. It's inside of Mall. It gives players like extra access, and did I turned on accident. It gives players like extra access and let's say perks for Gorilla Tag, like early access to like body tracking, hand tracking. I'm sorry for saying like a lot. This is my first video. And so basically the stuff that it does, it gives like early access to features, new like cosmetics that were in previous updates, and bigger lobbies. I used to own VIM, and I kind of felt very it kind of sucked when I lost it, because like I was always able to chill in like the small metropolis and stuff. And like the biggest part of this video is definitely going to be into the special areas and the hierarchy. So the special areas, we're gonna get into that. But Gorilla Tag, let's get into Gorilla Tag for a minute. Gorilla Tag became popular because it's simple, it's fun, and it had a very simple mechanic that no one used except for Gorilla Tag. They used arms instead of the thumbsticks, and everyone had the same movement mechanics and the same experience, and the only thing that made you better were different from the other people was practice. But as we're talking about VIM changes that feeling. Less of the skill part and more of the difference part. It doesn't give any direct gameplay advantage. Some may say body tracking is better, but that's bogus. It still creates like a divide between other players. It creates a hierarchy even more than the finger painter. So if you don't know, when the finger painter first released, people like had more respect for the people at the finger painter, and they're supposed to, but it was way more than it should have been. And you've got one group with like special access, early features, and exclusive stuff, and even a special Discord role. And another group, like, my tracking just went out. Another group like current me, who is just playing the base game. It makes the game feel less equal, I should say. Another issue is how it affects new players. Okay, I'm gonna have you picture yourself this. I'm gonna go over there. Okay, like I'm in forest, right? So imagine being a new player walking in to a forest lobby. You see gazebo and everything. So imagine joining a Gorilla Tag lobby for the first time and seeing players with gold name tags or exclusive areas such as the VIM lava. And features you don't have. It can make the game feel locked behind a paywall. So people may say that's stuff about shiny rocks. I disagree because shiny rocks is something specific cosmetic made. It gives no other thing worth except for cosmetics and oh and super with the research points. I think I don't really play super. Um and even the even the core gameplay, yeah, it's still free, but it kind of just divides like people because they have like gold name tags or body tracking. It's dumb and they need to change that. Okay, back over here, back in my studio. Um so let's continue with um another issue or continue on from that issue. And then there's like a direction of the game itself. It's just changing too much. Some people feel like instead of focusing on maps or gameplay improvements, if you it, it just focus on more VIM and less improvements. If you look at recent updates, there's more focus on adding content to VIM, such as the lava map, and if you recall, that was a thing that was less than a year ago, and one of the more recent ones, the alarm clocks, which, if you don't know, I'm pretty sure it just sets your spawn point in another map, and it just makes like it a lot easier to just get on, instantly start playing. Like, let's say you're a mountains player, you could just instantly go to mountains. And honestly, to be fair, VIM isn't all that bad. You know, it helps developers like test out mechanics, and it it's cool in a way. Like the idea is cool, but they're just focusing too much. Like if it was to help more than to flex per se, then it'd be a lot better. The question I'm currently asking myself, to be honest, and you should, is at what point does adding paid features start to change what made the game fun in the first place? Now think about it. The game has always had some sort of paid feature. Go to early access, go to any of the cosmetic bundles, even go to shiny rocks. Those all are behind a paywall to an extent. Now, if they keep adding stuff like VIM with stuff that's just like no one else can have unless you pay, it kind of gets to a point. Because Gorilla Tag worked best when everyone felt like they were on the same level, based off of, I guess, like what's the word? They were all in a sense of equality where they would get treated the same. The only difference is the player's skill. And with weekly updates, they're gone. They now it's every like other week. And they always had original content. Now it's just cosmetic slop. So you should think about whether we should be supporting or fighting against VIM. I know that my take it won't change anything, especially because I'm not a big creator. But anyways, that's just my take. So, do you think VIM's a good addition? Or do y'all think it's slowly changing the game in a bad way? Let me know in the comments, and I just want to say thanks for listening. If you watched, I'm a solo creator, and I'm gonna try my best to post at least a short every day and about two long form videos each week. I'm going to get this video out soon. I just have to do some editing and thumbnail stuff. If you would like to support me, just liking and subscribing or even commenting will just help me a bunch. It'll push videos out to others so I can get my point across, help the community as best as I can. So keep on keep on being good Samaritans in Gorilla Tech. Be the example. Don't be toxic. Thanks for listening.